Hello friends, today in this tutorial I'll be showing you that how to record video from your web camera, from your laptop web camera, and download the file as MP4 inside the browser itself. So basically guys, I have deployed this web service on my website, which is freemediatools.com. So I have developed this application using FFmpeg WebAssembly right here inside the browser itself. So you can go to the Free Media Tools website and you search for this service, which is record webcam video. So you can record your video with the audio as well. So simply go to this service, it will access your web camera. So you can see that. Let me disable this web camera from here. Let me remove it from here so that it can access it. So when you load this page here guys, you will see that it will ask for the permission for your webcam camera. You can now listen here. So now you can see this is my video here, which is coming from my laptop web camera here. So whenever you open this web service on your mobile phone or through the laptop or computer, you will get the web camera or the mobile camera accordingly. You need to grant the permission. So after granting the permission, you will see the video here. So now there is an option to record the video, which is start recording. So basically whatever you speak, it will get recorded and then automatically the video file will get downloaded. So let me just click on this button here, start recording. So you can see it has changed the text to stop recording. So whenever you want to stop the recording, you can again press this button and your video will be processed and then automatically get downloaded. So now you can see that automatically all the things that I'm speaking right now, it is being recorded here. So I can go to any tab here. You can see that it is now recording. So basically I can wave my hand here and my audio is also recording. So audio, you need to grant the permission for your microphone as well. So now I can click on stop recording. So now you can see processing video in seconds. So basically all the seconds will be processed automatically. So once it is complete, the video will automatically get downloaded. So you just need to wait for the processing to complete. You can see now it will also show you the live preview of the recorded video. You can see you can play inside your video player as well. You can see that. So this is your audio file. Let me enable the recording here. Oh, sorry, desktop audio so that you can listen as well. So whatever I am speaking. So whenever you want to stop the recording, you can again enable this volume and your video will be processed and now it is being recorded here. So I can go to any tab here. You can see that it is now recording. So it's a fully fledged editor here. You can see that guys. So this is our video. You can also download it from here as well. You can change the playback speed accordingly. So the video is automatically being downloaded in an MP4 format. Now you can play this video file like this. So this is your file guys, which is recorded from your web camera, from your laptop web camera. So we are using FFmpeg WebAssembly in the background to record the video and to transcode it. All the things are happening in the background. So it's a very awesome application. So many a times you will require to record your video from your web camera without having restriction of how many minutes to record. So you can record this using my service, which is deployed here on freemediatools.com. So in this video, I will be showing you step by step on how to make this application from scratch using FFmpeg WebAssembly. All the source code will be there inside video description, guys. So please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So some comments are there when it's going to start. So can we download videos from Webcam or DRM videos from any site? Please make a video on that topic as well. So now you can see that guys, I will tell you all the things that will require for this tutorial. So you can go to the blog post that I've written here. So the link will be there inside video description. So just go to the description and copy all the source code that I will write here. So now let's get started guys. So the very first thing, I will close all this. So just make a new folder inside your directory. So I will go to my projects directory and here I will make a new directory, record webcam. I will go into this directory and open this inside Visual Studio Code text editor. So the very first thing guys we need to do is that we need to npm init-y. So this will create the package.json file for us. Now we need to install Express. So we will install the Express dependency. So that's the only dependency that we will need for our server. That's it. So now you need to make index.js. So in the previous tutorials, I have also shown you how to use WebAssembly FFmpeg inside Express server. So first of all, you need to make a simple Express app. So app.listen on a particular port number 5000. So we can simply say that app is listening on port 5000. So this is just boilerplate code, guys. So the main logic will come in the JavaScript part whenever we write the index.html file. So basically we can just make a GET request. So when we load this Express app, we need to load the index.html. So we can say response.send file, and we can say dir name plus index.html. So index.html file we need to create here in the same directory. So we will create now index.html. So this will just give it a title to record webcam video and download as MP4 video file. So guys, first of all, in order to use this library, you need to add some headers inside your Express app. So make sure that you add this. I have given this link in the video description. So just make sure that you copy these things here. So let me just, if you go to my blog post, I have written these headers here. So make sure that you copy this, copy, and simply you need to paste it here, right here. So these headers are very much necessary in order to use FFmpeg WebAssembly inside the browser itself. So copy paste these headers. That's it. Close this file. Now we will make our index.html file. So for building this, as I already told you, we will need Bootstrap CSS file for styling purposes. So simply copy the CDN. So after the title, we can just paste the CDN. And for this, we also need the jQuery library as well. So this is a jQuery library. Just after the body, paste it. And also FFmpeg WebAssembly code, guys. This is the minified version of it. So basically what you need to copy this library as well, this script tag. So this contains all the code for the FFmpeg WebAssembly. So let me just tell you what I'm using inside this application. So basically you will know this, there is a library called as FFmpeg, which is an audio and video processing library. So basically we are using this library in the browser itself. So for making this happen, we are using WebAssembly, WASM, which stands for WebAssembly. So it has its own, you can see GitHub repository. It is deployed on its own website. It has a great documentation. You can read more about it, how powerful it is. So you can just build out a pure video editor in the browser itself using this FFmpeg WebAssembly. So you can see it's a pure WebAssembly JavaScript port of FFmpeg. It enables video and audio record, convert and stream right inside your browser. So you can just do powerful things using this library. So just make sure that you read more about it. So right here, guys, after including it, we need to import the FFmpeg library. So right here inside our script section, we need to first of all import create FFmpeg and also fetch file from the base library of FFmpeg, like this. And now we will need to make a new instance of create FFmpeg, and here we need to pass log to true. And inside the body, guys, we need to have some elements here. So we will use the container class of Bootstrap, and here we will give the center position heading, which will be record video from webcam. After that, guys, we will have a video which will got an ID to it, attached to it, of webcam. So here the recorded video will be shown to the user. So basically the width of this will be 700 pixel and the height will be 200 pixel. And that's all that we need to do for this video tag. And then we will have a simple button to record the video. So basically we will attach a BTN danger, BTN block class to it. These are all Bootstrap classes. and then this will be labeled record video. So basically when you click this button, your video recording is started. So we need to attach a ID to it of record. That's it. So this is all that you will need, guys, for your uh, one more thing you will need, guys. Once the recording is done, you also need to show the live preview of the audio which is video which is recorded. So we will again be having again a video tag, and this time this will not be shown to the user when you load the application for the very first time. And then we will also give it an ID to it of output video, and the width will be same, once again 700 pixel, and height will be again 200 pixel. That's it. So this is all the HTML code which is there, guys. So now we need to write the JavaScript code. So right here inside we will write a async function. So basically we will grant the permission. We will take the permission from the user for their web camera. So basically all this happen inside this async function. So async function, this is the arrow function. So here we will simply, first of all, we need to get the reference to the webcam. So here we will make sure that we get these variables out of the way. So const webcam document.get element by ID. We have given this ID to it of this, you can see that video element, we have given this ID to webcam. So that's why we are referencing it. And the second thing we will need is the record button reference. So basically when we click this button, document.get element by ID, which is record. So after getting these two variables, guys, we will now first of all grant the permission. So this will be webcam.source object. So this will be equal to await navigator API. We will use navigator.media devices dot get user media. So basically this is a very common way from which you can get the access to the user video and microphone and web camera. So here you need to pass the video option to true, if and the audio option to also true if you want to get the audio of the user as well. That's it. Now this will get the audio and the video of the user. Now we need to play this. So inside the video, so we will say webcam.play. This is a method. And then we will simply say record button dot disabled to false. So we will not disable the record button. So when we click record button dot on click, so we will attach this. So when you click this on record button, recording, so this function will automatically trigger, which is start recording. So we need to make this function at the very top. So you can see that this function which will be responsible for recording the video. So start recording. So basically this will be a arrow function. So inside this function, let me first of all run this application and let me see if it is working or not. Node index.js. So you will see it is saying the port number is already in use. So we can use a different port number. So we can here pass here 4000. So 4000 is also in use. So we can pass here 3000. So you can see the application has started. So we can say localhost 3000. So now you can see that, guys, it will let me see, let me close this. I think when it comes to webcam, guys, uh, the permissions is not granted because we are in the local host environment, so it is not secure. You can see the protocol which is used here, which is HTTP. So we are not secure here. So that's why the web camera will not grant the permission here. So that's why you are seeing this message, no video is there. So for doing this process, we need to deploy to any kind of server file. So where we can use a heroku.com. So we can deploy this application. So for deploying it, it is very easy. You need to first of all make a GitHub repository here. So we can make a git ignore file and write here node modules. We can initialize it, git init, git add, git commit -m. This will be first commit, and git So you need to make a new repository. So just go to github.com, and inside here you need to make a new repository here. So just call it as record webcam video. This is a sample record webcam app. So click on create repository. So it will create your repository. Now this will give you this remote add origin. So simply paste this command here. So after that, git push dash u origin master. So this will push all the data to it. You can see that if you now refresh it, your repository is published here. So now what will happen, guys, you need to first of all, one thing I missed here. So go to package.json. Whenever you deploy the application, you need to add a start script. So just add the start script and write here node index.js. And now you need to make the changes back to the GitHub repository. So just make it again git add dash. We will commit once again. So this will be second commit, and git push dash u origin master. That's it. So now guys, we need to create a new Heroku app. So click on create new app. So just give it an app name of record webcam video. So now this is available, name is available. So click on create. So after that, click on GitHub, and now you need to search for your repository. So we will say record webcam. So this is the repository. Click on connect, and you need to deploy your application. So click on enable automatic deploys and deploy branch. So once you make any sort of changes, it will automatically get deployed to Heroku. So this is the advantage of using Heroku. So you can see it is installing dependencies. So you can also check the log section here. Click on more and view logs. So that way you will be knowing what is happening inside the application. So you can just see here, it has started this application. App is listening on this port number. If you click on open app, so now hopefully it will grant the permission to the web camera. So application is just starting here, so just wait. Oh, sorry, I need to pass the port number. Sorry guys, this was a problem. So we need to set the port number, which is process.env.port. If the port number is not available, then run on 5000. So just replace this guys on port like this. So that was my mistake. So whenever you are deploying this application in production, you need to run on the process env.port number. So once again, make the changes. So it's very easy. Git add dash. We will commit it and push this changes. So once the changes are pushed, it will automatically, you will see it will deploy this application. You don't need to do anything. So you can see that it is now deploying it. So state change, you will see that build started by user this one. So now the application is deployed here automatically. So just wait. I think some kind of error is there. It is saying no child processes. Let me see. Oh, that was the mistake. Port number is written incorrectly. You will see that. So these are the minor mistakes, guys. It can happen while you code live here, something like this that I'm doing right now. So once again, push these changes. So make sure Now, hopefully this application will work and it will have the access to the web camera. So for using the web camera, it is very much mandatory that you have the protocol of HTTPS. It will not work in the local host environment. So you need to deploy the application to your web server or these third-party devices such as Heroku, DigitalOcean, something like this. So now you can see build succeeded. So uh, I think I have created lots of apps, so that's why it is creating some kind of problem. So let me delete some apps so that it is let me delete this. So delete app, fake data generator. So just wait, guys. I am just deleting some apps so that the quota is not exhausted. So just wait. Let me now check here. Record webcam video. I don't know, guys, why it is not working here. You can see that it is saying that quota is exhausted, so stopping all processes. I don't know why this particular app is not deploying it. So in the meantime, guys, we can develop our application. So right here, you can see that we are writing this function, which is start recording. So basically, inside the start recording function, what we need to do is that we need to make a new media recorder. And so this will be webcam dot source object. Inside this, we need to pass here. And after that, we will get the chunks. We need to have a empty array for this. Just create the empty array. So record button dot text content, we will change the label of the button to stop recording. So whenever you click the button of start recording, so after once again you click the record button for the second time, so this time this callback function will execute. And first of all, we will stop the recording. So recording dot stop, and then we will again change the label of the button to start recording. So this is very obvious that so when you click the button for the second time, then again it will change to start recording, and your video is saved. And once again, record button dot on click will be equal to the start recording callback function. That's it. That's all that you need to do. So basically, if you run this application now, I think the port number is creating some kind of problems. Let me change the port number to 2000 and let me now see if it is change. Uh, Let me now deploy this application. So let me check if it is working right now. Go to the app section and search for record webcam. I don't know why it is not working. So after the video, I will check why it is not working. So in the local host environment, guys, we can do this. So nodemon index.js. So once again, if I go to localhost, port number is 2000. If I click the button, you will see record video. Nothing changes. Uh, Deploy Node.js app online. So you can see that, guys, I have deployed this on my website here. You can see this is all the code which is written here. You can see I have deployed this. So this application is perfectly working fine. So you can see if I go to my web service, which is record video. So you will see perfectly when you go to the page, you will get access to the camera. Then if you click start recording, it will change to stop recording. So in the meantime, it is recording the video. Once again, you can click for the button. For the second time, it will change to start recording. So now you need to process the video. So the same thing we are doing right here. So, so now what we need to do is that inside this start recording function right here. So we will simply say that recording dot on data available. So when the data is available, then we will push this data inside the empty array, which is chunks.push e.data. That's it. So whatever is the recording data, we will push it inside this chunks array, which is empty. So after pushing it, we will stop the recording. So on stop. So basically this will be a async method arrow function, and then we will process the video. So once the recording is stopped, we will process the video. So for this processing it, we will make a new function which is transcode. So we will transcode it using FFmpeg WebAssembly command. So here we need to pass u integer array. It is 8 array. This is the array we need to pass. So await, we need to await and create a new blob object. This is slightly complicated, guys, but you need to just copy paste the code that I am doing right here. You need to pass the chunks here. And now you need to call a method on that which is called as array buffer dot array buffer right there. That's it. So now, guys, we need to write this transcode function. So after that, guys, we need to start the recording here. So that's it. So this is the start recording function which is done right here. Now we need to create our function which is actually process the video. So using FFmpeg WebAssembly. So just make this function transcode, and this will be again a async function, and this will have the webcam data as an argument passed to it. So what we need to do is that we need to download it as a MP4 file. For downloading it, it is very easy. We need to first of all load the FFmpeg library, and then we need to change the text of the record button to processing video. And then we need to disable the button prop so that user cannot hit the button again. So we can disable the button by using prop method inside jQuery. After that, guys, we can save this file using file system module inside FFmpeg. We can write the file like this with the name which is passed, await fetch file, and inside this we can say webcam data. That's it. So after that, guys, what we need to do after writing this file, we need to now convert that to MP4. So for now converting that, we will use ffmpeg.run, and here we will pass the first argument dash I for input. We will pass the input file name to create output.mp4. This is output file name. Now we need to get the data FFmpeg file system. Now instead of writing the file, we will read the content of the MP4 data file which is created, output.mp4. So we will read the file here using read file method. Here you can see inside the file system module inside FFmpeg. After that, we need to display this preview, live preview inside the video. So we will say document.get element by ID. We have given this ID to it output video. So we will say video source URL dot create object URL. This is the same old approach that we used for the previous videos. So now we need to create a blob object. So here we will pass data dot buffer. Whatever the data is there, we need to pass it as a buffer object. And then we need to write the mem type in the second argument. So basically the second argument will be the mem type. So type will be equal to video slash mp4. That's it. So now, guys, these are the same things that we repeat here. Let me copy paste the code and then explain you what is happening. So in order to download it as attachment, you will first of all hide the record button, hide the webcam as well, and show the again button and show the output video. So then again you can see that we are downloading it as an attachment, passing it a unique file name like this. That's it. So now inside the DOM, we just need to add one such button out there. After this button, you will see this record again. That's it. So we need to give it an ID to it of again. That's it. And also btn danger, btn block. So this completes your application, guys. So this is all the code which is required for this application. I have shown you step by step of how to do this. The end product will be like this. You will see that once again. Let me repeat this. If you go to this application, I have given the link in the video description. This is deployed on my website freemediatools.com/record video. So once you land on this page, you will want to allow your web camera. So allow the permissions, click on start recording. So once you click the button start recording, your video will be recorded. And once you click on stop recording, so you're processing video here. You can see automatically now your file will be downloaded after the processing is done. You will see that inside a MP4 file. So now you can play this file inside your computer. So it's a fully fledged video recorder that we developed using FFmpeg WebAssembly inside the browser itself. Click on start recording. So once we are not using any sort of server here. We are not storing the files in the server. This is all happening in the client side itself. It is all happening using JavaScript WebAssembly of FFmpeg. So make sure that you hit the like button. Also, if you want a full source code, you can go to my blog post and download the full source code. And please hit the like button, subscribe the channel, and I will be seeing you in the next stream. Until then, thank you very much.